Hello baking enthusiasts! Today we're diving into the delicious world of music-inspired baking with a recipe that's guaranteed to get your taste buds dancing, the Despacito cake. Inspired by the catchy rhythm and passionate lyrics of Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee's hit song, this cake is a celebration of rich chocolate flavor and a moist melt-in-your-mouth texture. Just like the song itself, this cake is designed to tantalize your senses and leave you wanting more. So put on your aprons, turn up the music, and let's get baking. Before we embark on our baking journey, let's gather the ingredients that will form the heart of our Despacito cake. For the cake, you'll need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of granulated sugar, 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of buttermilk, half a cup of vegetable oil, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 cup of boiling water. For the chocolate syrup, you'll need 1 cup of granulated sugar, 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, and 1 cup of boiling water. And for the chocolate mousse, you'll need 1½ cups of heavy whipping cream, 1 cup of milk chocolate chips, half a cup of bittersweet chocolate chips, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius and grease and flour a 9 by 13 inch baking pan. In a large bowl, whisk together the flour, sugar, cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder and salt. Add the buttermilk, vegetable oil, eggs and vanilla extract to the dry ingredients and beat with an electric mixer on medium speed for 2 minutes. Gradually pour in the boiling water while beating on low speed. The batter will be thin, but don't worry, that's what we want for a super moist cake. Pour the batter into the prepared pan and bake for 30 to 35 minutes or until a wooden skewer inserted into the center comes out clean. Section 4. Infusing the chocolate syrup infusion. While the cake is still hot from the oven, it's time to infuse it with a dose of rich, chocolatey goodness. This step is what gives the Despacito cake its signature moistness and irresistible flavor. First, in a saucepan, combine the sugar and cocoa powder for the chocolate syrup. Gradually whisk in the boiling water until the mixture is smooth and free of lumps. Using a fork or a skewer, poke holes all over the hot cake. Pour the hot chocolate syrup evenly over the cake, allowing it to soak in through the holes. This will create a beautifully moist and flavorful cake. Now, set the cake aside to cool completely. Section 5. The mousse melody, adding a touch of elegance. Now, for the finishing touch, a layer of smooth and decadent chocolate mousse. In a heat-proof bowl set over a pot of simmering water, combine the heavy whipping cream, milk chocolate chips, and bittersweet chocolate chips. Stir continuously until the chocolate is melted and the mixture is smooth. Remove from heat and stir in the vanilla extract. Allow the chocolate mixture to cool slightly before whipping it with an electric mixer until stiff peaks form. Once the cake has cooled completely, spread the chocolate mousse evenly over the top. You can get creative with decorating. Chocolate shavings, fresh berries, or a sprinkle of cocoa powder all make for beautiful and delicious additions. Section 6. The grand finale, tasting our Despacito creation. And there you have it, a Despacito cake that's as pleasing to the palate as the song is to the ears. Each bite is an explosion of chocolatey goodness, the moist cake melting on your tongue with every mouthful. The chocolate mousse adds a touch of elegance and richness, making this cake a true symphony of flavors. It's the perfect dessert for any occasion, whether you're celebrating a special event or simply indulging in a sweet treat. Section 7. Encore. Time to compose your own edible masterpiece. So there you have it, the Despacito cake, a true testament to the power of music and baking combined. I encourage you to give this recipe a try and experience the joy of creating a dessert that's as fun to make as it is delicious to eat. And why stop there? What other musical masterpieces can you transform into edible delights? The possibilities are endless. Until next time, happy baking, and remember, life is too short for boring cakes.